A market bubble. Have you ever heard the term bubble? And what exactly is a bubble? How exactly does it get formed? That's what I want to break down here. Let's first start at the very kind of core of things, and there is some sort of market out there. Now, not to bore you with economics or anything, but a market just consists of people. You have people that buy stuff, people that sell stuff. They go back and forth, they negotiate prices, all that sort of stuff. But that's what creates a market. At the core, a market is geared around money. It's geared around efficiency because I'd rather pay you to do something because I'm not quite as good of it. But that's what's going on. The exchange of some sort of goods. But at the end of the day, it all circles around to, there's some sort of money aspect with it. So that's the theme down here. So what kind of bubble do you have? Well, there have been many bubbles over time. There have been, I'm just off the top of my head, the dot-com bubble. Maybe you've heard of that one. The real estate bubble. Maybe you've heard of that one. The cryptocurrency bubble. Many of, that's kind of more so the near term or current one. But how does a bubble actually occur? What is a bubble? Well, again, a bubble is occurring within a market. So there are many types of bubbles that have formed. The one from way back when, there was a tulip bubble, I think over in the Netherlands, where tulips got super popular and then things just got crazy. But how it all forms is, well, let's just start with this right here. And there's some sort of we'll call it ID for idea. There's some idea. There's some just general prospect out there that does have money attached to it. So, let's just go with the real estate bubble. The idea was, hey, real estate, houses, pieces of dirt, you can make money on them. And because you can make money on them, and because there's a market, there's buyers and sellers, well, yeah, I would like to try to make some money. So a bunch of people start to get into real estate, start to buy real estate, and the market gets a little bit bigger. So in other words, this circle is now that size. However, what happens is the expanse of that is coming from, luck or good timing, we'll call it. People are making money, so I should actually put that in there too, because remember, the idea has money attached to it, so this is still the big idea down here, that idea in our case being real estate. So people have been making money with real estate, and like I said, there's nothing like there's skill or anything involved. They just right place, right time, and it's gotten bigger. And then what happens? Well, these people here, yeah, I realize that's lopsided, but you get the idea. These people go and then they start to talk to people. Hey, I just made a killing in real estate, or they have success at that first layer. So, hey, I want to do it again. So as they're yapping to their friends, yeah, I'm in real estate now. I made a killing on my last one. Hey, you should probably give it a try. It's a hot market right now. There's a lot of people into it. So think about it. The people that expanded this bubble out to here, they're still going to do it. But now because they're telling other people, or maybe because, it starts to get in the news headlines, people start to talk about it, on social media and in the news, just anywhere. Okay, well, not only do you have people that have experienced yapping, now you have external sources telling everybody. So what happens? Well, you have all that going on. So that's going to extend the circle like this. And of course, people are what? They're making money. All those people are making money, but the idea is still the exact same. The idea here is that, yeah, it is real estate. So now think about it. And maybe you're kind of seeing, the ripple effect here. And I'll go through this sequence once more. But you have all these people that expanded it, who told of these people that formed the pink circle. And now you have all those people, yeah, I'm in real estate. It's really great. I'm making money. And now the market is that much hotter. So when things are that much hotter, of course, social media, of course, the media in general is going to cover it. Wow, real estate is that great? So here we go. And you have the circle expand once again. And people are making money with the same idea, real estate. And the sequence goes on and on. You have each one of these people that have made money, they're going out and, either not necessarily telling people about it, but they're just looking successful. Wow, did you see Bob? He got his new car. What does Bob do? Well, I think he got into real estate investing. Really? Yeah, and I saw that on the news too, and I guess that's kind of the way to go. So you have people that just based off of, success. You have people that are still talking. So remember, the black up here represents all the black from the different layers of the bubble. But the point here being is everybody just keeps yapping and yapping and yapping. And as more people yap, what happens? Well, more and more money flows into the bubble. However, at some point, there is no more money. There just isn't any. Let's look at it like this. There are no more people. So theoretically speaking, if every single person on planet Earth gets into something, well, when you get into something as part of a market, in order to make money, what? You have to be able to fill in the blank. You have to be able to sell whatever the idea here, or whatever the idea is. In our case, real estate. You need to be able to, sure, everybody has bought real estate. But if everybody literally in the world has bought real estate, how is anybody going to be able to make money? You need to be able to sell it. But if there's nobody to sell it to, guess what happens to this bubble? It goes bye-bye, and the people, it doesn't matter. People that maybe started here, if they're still doing it when it's way up here, they're gonna be in a world of hurt. And there's all sorts of stories out there from the real estate bubble and the real estate crash where people, I was killing it. I was making money hand over fist. And just like that, they lost it all. Banks are foreclosing on them. The banks lost a ton of money because the banks were lending money to help expand this bubble out, and things got really nasty. Let's talk about a sooner one. And experience here with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I knew that this bubble was getting close to popping when my dad, who does nothing in the world of the markets, he has a financial advisor, but when my dad started emailing me, Clay, what do you think about, should I get some Bitcoin? What's going on? It's exploded in price. Everybody's talking about it. Should I get it? And I think this is when Bitcoin was like around 18,500. And yeah, Bitcoin, if you're unfamiliar with it, it did ultimately go up to 20,000. So my dad didn't quite, get me right at the peak, but it went up from 18.5 to 20,000 pretty quickly. And as of the recording of this video, Bitcoin is down around like $6,000. So if you can't do the math, that's like 50% more, quite a bit more than 50% gone in a pretty short amount of time. And who knows, maybe Bitcoin will come back. But as far as that Bitcoin bubble was concerned, the same exact thing. People started off, people made money. People start talking, people made more money. Now you have that many more people yapping. Then the media is starting to pour in, and that many more people are talking. And then people that have no business being in a certain market, my dad asking me about Bitcoin, okay, that's when things are at those just unreasonable levels and things have played out. So that's what a bubble is. It's just people getting way too excited, way too lucky. There is no skill required. These people that got all the way out here, sure, they thought they had skill. Sure, they're telling people, I'm a real estate investor. Or, the Bitcoin people, I'm a Bitcoin trader. But in all actuality, they were just riding the unrealistic surge. And after things pop, that's when you figure out who has real skill. Because, now it's not just everybody's winning. You need to have true skill in things. And that's why when the real estate bubble popped, a bunch of agents went away. And, really only the strong survived in that situation. Because, all right, hey, now it actually, it takes skill to be a real estate agent. It takes skill to be a real estate investor. And, things get, brought back down to reality, and most times in a hurry. So bubbles are just pure excitement, irrational excitement. And eventually, because of the way a market works with buyers and sellers, there's just no more buyers eventually, and you have a whole bunch of sellers. And, that's going to be a problem. And that's what causes bubbles to ultimately, pop and cause a lot of people to have to say goodbye to all the money they've made. Thanks for watching the video. If you are interested in the top 10 links that I use on a daily basis to manage, to control, and to build my finances and to make them efficient as possible, then down below in the description, if you're watching this on YouTube, description, if you're watching this on moneywithclay.com, then just down below the video, you can click on the link and that'll take you to these links that I use on a daily basis that really allow me to work smarter and not harder.